So, still need a good name for this playing stuff on Fridays thing. So, any suggestions you have, put in Discord. But for now, Visual Novel Fridays. And yes, I have sound alerts now. Not very many, because I'm kind of stuck on ideas of what to do for sound alerts. So any ideas you have, please throw out there. Jupiter, you'll be in charge of writing them down for now, so I can work on them later. Because I'm going to be playing a game. So have your pen and pencil ready. And of course, write down anything you think. Jesus! Okay, turn that one down if you can. 'Cause, God. Yes! Very, very, very loud. If you couldn't tell, I had to take my headphones off. So yeah, okay. Still, I'm not so sure about lava chicken. Your job is to write them down, not create them. Okay, but let's go into the game while Jupiter takes advantage of him being a manager on my stream alerts thing. That may end up getting revoked if he doesn't behave himself. But let's go into the game. Like I said before, I did play a little bit of this a long time ago, because the girl I was a roommate with back then had it, I believe, on her Wii. And when we stopped being together, I lost access because it's her game and her Wii. So let's go in. I don't even think I finished the first trial. So, and that was like, let's see here. My niece is in like 3rd grade, and this is before she was born. That long ago. Okay, episode 1, the first turnabout. See if we can finish the entire episode tonight. Yeah! Yeah, I got my own Wii later, but at that point I believe it was her Wii, or at least it was her console, whatever it was her console and her game. Okay, get rid of that alert! You're gonna have your mod status revoked. That's also too loud. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. August 3rd. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Hi, Mia. Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. He's my brother or something. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, I think that was kind of figured out when he said that. Yeah, sigh. Nick. Hey there. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Okay, let's see. Can I escape? Okay, the only lower option is 0. I'm okay with no background music if you are. I usually turn that off in my games anyway. OBS, I don't have much for options. Okay, how do I get back out of here? Because I can just turn desktop audio and all down. Okay, I do remember that show. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Determination. About 15 minutes later. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Mom Spaghetti. I think Larry Butts is something. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Attorney's badge. Cindy. Okay. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay. It's... Wait, No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? I just looked. I didn't give her last name, so forgive me on that one. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry, Mia. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Hi, Jan. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, it said Cindy. And yes, Cindy could be a nickname for Cinder. But we're gonna go with it's simply Cindy. And I did not give me her last name, so... the victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. So yeah, I have a few sound alerts. Jupiter has been pushing the limits on abusing his privileges with sound alert. Or with... Well, he's basically a mod on my sound alerts thing and has some access, and he's been working on abusing that access. But if you have any sound alerts you think we need on this channel, put them out there. Jupiter's in charge of writing them down so I can consider them later. Okay. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Yeah, and you're sweating bullets. You're gonna need a shower after this case is over. If you can even... Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. No Megadeth. I just know that's a group, and I'm pretty sure it's heavy metal, which is not my type of thing. I see. The court has subset into evidence. She added to the court record. It's rather heavy. Yeah, most statues are. And I expect it to be made out of either rock or concrete. And it's definitely a smaller version of the original. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Okay. I wouldn't expect a real trial. Not that I've ever had to be to court, especially for something like this. To have the prosecution calling the defendant. That just doesn't seem right. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. There he gets excited easily. This could be bad. I'm also pretty sure they prepped the defense counsel preps the defendant before the defendant would take the stand. And this is from watching lawyer shows. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Or, I did the wrong voice there. Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Ms. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what did you think of her now? Or what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yes, stop. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? That cheat and cheat on? I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Dude, that's not answering the question. This is court. You have to basically go yes or no. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Do we have him make him answer honestly or stop him from answering? I think I make him answer honestly because even though that could come back to bite us. But we also don't want it to look like we're hiding stuff. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't how it works in real court. The witness is called, or the prosecution calls their witness, not the defendant. They do their questions, and then the defense counters or asks their own questions if they have any. And maybe the prosecution gets to ask again to redirect. You don't just call another witness before the one on has gone through all that and been dismissed. The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Yours is bad. On the day of the murder, a witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saweed to the stand. Mr. Saweed, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Saweed, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Just this account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because they left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Barry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phone supposed to work during a blackout? Well, going back to childhood, unless it's a cordless phone, yes, they work during blackouts. And it looked like that was a cordless phone. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sweet used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. It was out from noon to 6. That's a long time to not have power. I want to know what knocked out the power now. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, see? Butts didn't get his cross-examination. He should have. He also should have been called by his own attorney. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Well, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Okay, this is definitely... Defense attorneys don't prove that their client is innocent or guilty. The prosecution has to prove. The burden of proof is on the accuser. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Oh, okay. Open the court record with tab. Then point out contradictions in the testimony. Where's tab? There's tab. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay. Time of death, somewhere between 4 and 5. He said he was at 1. But this does line up with that. Now, how do I enter it? Point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. It's going door to door. We saw a man fleeing the apartment. Must be in a hurry. Think he was strange. Looked inside. Saw her lying there. Quelled in fright. Couldn't go in. Called the police immediately. Her phone not working. Called the public phone. Remember the time exactly. Okay. Present. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. Specifically sometime between 4 and 5. There was no body to find at 1 o'clock. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sweet? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock? That's really a good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. He said he didn't go in. So how would he have had a clue that the TV was even on, whether or not the TV was on or off? Could have been a radio. You know what to do. Okay. Yeah, but you could also hear a radio. Oh, the electricity was out. It couldn't have been the TV because the electricity was out. And he just said himself that the electricity was out. From the television. Okay. Present. Objection! Sit right there. The prosecutor said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. Mr. Sweet himself said there was a blackout, I believe. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sweet? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now! Dude! I don't think this would fly in court, Mr. Sweet. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Yeah. His head's staying still, but the rest of his body ain't. And he's sweating bullets. Did his hair just fly off? My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sweet. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. You're in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the... It was a statue, not a clock. Saw a clock. Yeah, cross-examine. The chime. Didn't hear it, I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is it supposed to be a clock? You could have a digital clock in that little black area. What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sweet. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Oh, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? How would he have known it was a clock since it doesn't look like a clock unless he was in there? Because it doesn't look like a clock. He could have known the weapon was a clock as to hold it in his hand. But the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Knew it was a clock because he definitely went into the apartment at least. He possibly knew her, but he was in there. But we have no proof he knows them. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. Do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. That would be nice. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Please continue. Mr. Sweet, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Let's look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Yep, he definitely had hair fly off. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Fingerprints? The only thing supporting your claim that it was the boyfriend, or the ex-boyfriend, is this person saying so. Alright. Claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? This is writing on this. I think I better think through it carefully. Yeah, I definitely have no clue what the motive is right now, unless he's one of the sugar daddies. Your Honor, there's definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... ask the neighbors? Try sounding the clock? Try sounding the clock but not prove that that's exactly what he heard. The batteries, it's gotta be ask the neighbors, see if they heard anything. you have to do is talk to the victim's neighbors. Sure, one of them heard the clock tell the time when the incident occurred. Let's see. Does the prosecution have anything to say, Mr. Payne? I've already made all the necessary inquiries. Everyone living near the victim's apartment was out at the time of the murder. Furthermore, even if the neighbor had heard the clock, that would not prove that Mr. Sweet had heard anything. That is true. You may be wrong, Mr. Wright. See the penalty for that, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not saying Sweet doesn't have a motive, just that don't know what it is. Here was stuff with this clock. Clear if you simply... I want to go try sounding the clock. That'll prove it makes a sound, but not prove that he heard it. And same with the batteries. So I don't know what they want here, because none of these proves that Sweet was the one that heard it. If it didn't have batteries, then he couldn't... True. If it didn't have batteries, or the batteries are dead, he couldn't have heard it. Sure, no way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25? As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sweet heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sweet, try to talk your way out of this one. You're still on Paris time. Forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. Those are the... would be part of my case anyway. I'm not here to prove somebody else to go, oh, somebody else did it and this is who. Passport! Damn it, I was so close. Right. Seems you lack the critical... I do have it! It's right there! Yes, Your Honor. Sweet, I cannot let you indict the witness. I'm pretty sure you don't indict them at somebody else's trial. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sweet. Look what happens. Treat me like a criminal, a criminal. Lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sweet. Chief, listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this, think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Yeah, but you can prove she was in Paris and that is the correct time in Paris. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah! I already told you why! Wait. Maybe I can prove it. Yes, you do have evidence somewhere. Just gotta let me get to it. Say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Found evidence to support what? My conclusion that it's on Paris time? Or... well, okay, I haven't proved it. I don't know where this thing is set. I don't know which time... So I don't know if Paris is 3 hours... Time would be considered 3 hours slow. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Passport. Oh, wrong guy. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Okay! But why would it be 3 hours slow then? If it's a 9-hour time difference? When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day. Okay! That helps, especially if it's not saying a.m. or p.m. Okay. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. For 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, 9 plus 3 is 12. So I can't do math in my head. Victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sweet? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hooray! And with that, this court is adjourned. And I think that's the entirety of the first chapter. So, bye-bye, stream over. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So Sweet was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sweet let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sweet grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Third, defendant lobby number 2. Here. Still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. So thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. I she's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Larry's still gonna be sad because the girl he thinks is his Juliet, his Cleopatra, is dead. He thinks she's her soulmate. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Oh, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Larry! Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Harry Butts. Yeah. Trying to get something up on the tablet here since it's not working. And I'm not having much luck. Okay. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. They need that for Mr. Dimwit's trial. Sorry, forgot his name already. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Did that make you want to just cry? Larry? Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she caught quite a lot of you in her own way. She took your clock to Paris. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Do you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah, right. Heck is she talking about? She took it with her to Paris. Take that! You're Larry. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. Forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, eh? So that wasn't the right thing to show him. Alright. Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. Never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All you can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done here. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, You're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I think Mia likes Phoenix. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. And I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. I think that says something about the next trial. The best Wi-Fi. I think it's going to have something to do with Mia. Okay. Turnabout Sisters. There, finally got tablet working. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get to my own channel. From here. Browse. Find me. Typing while the thing is sideways is difficult. There, found me. Now I can watch my own stream. Although I'm actually after for something else where I don't know if I'm going... Yes, I want to go into like my channel and get into like manager. Can I get into my Steam manager from here? It's looking like the answer is going to be not easily. There's gotta be a way though. Because didn't have it set up at the beginning because the tablet died and it has been charging. But that's how I've been doing raids recently. Although I'll still be able to see who's live at least at the end to write out. So we can make this work. Okay, so now it's 9:30. We normally stream till 10, but I also normally start at 8, and I started half an hour later due to work. I wanted to make sure that even if I got held at work as late as they possibly would, I'd still have time to shower because we are entering summer. And I work a job where, as my manager put it, we're taking packages that people have ordered and putting them onto trucks. And as my manager has put it, it can be 20 degrees warmer inside the truck. Oh yes, definitely save my progress. So, as definitely I'm gonna need to be showering the first thing I get home. It hasn't been too bad yet, but it's going to get to the point where I'm going to be coming home all sweaty and in peeling and having to peel in order to shower. That is not going to be fun. And so I definitely wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to shower. So I figured I'd probably go to like 9:30, which would require, of course, starting the next chapter. Although I don't know how long it's going to take. Hello, this is Maya. Yeah, go to 10:30. I thought that's what I said. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Oh, whoops. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. Want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock.
What can I say? Except you're welcome for the time.
Thanks for the follow, buddy.
Hey, it's okay.
And yes,
You're welcome. I'm just
want
an
to
ordinary
alert
little guy.
for follow. So I just fairly recently set those up and kind of forgot what I picked. But I think you're welcome works well. Although Maui's being a little pretentious at that point in the movie, but still. Thank you for the follow. It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. (8:57 p.m.) Fay and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not configurers of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Well, that guy's got weird hair. Red, white, blue. (9:08 p.m.) Same place. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister is coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay. Gotta figure out what to look at. Smell blood, and that can't be good. Have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Let me check and see with Mia. The chief's look. Okay. I don't think examining is what I need to be doing now, then. There, it looks like there's a struggle in there. That smell. Blood. So, sis? Someone's there? Chief? 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 Yeah, I played it so long ago, I didn't even remember the first trial, and I would have at least started that, if not finished it. Strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief? Shards of glass are shattered on the floor. Seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Okay, saying I already checked that. Horse chief's chair. Simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. And is laying on the side. No clues here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I'm thinking yellow means there's a clue here. Large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. The chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Clear statue, it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand line broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Maya write this? Or did Mia write this? It's a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Blood is written in blood. Kind of skipping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl is doing here. Okay. Options. Not what I was after. Oh, hi, phone. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Let's look at the notebook. Ledger book. Everything's in the chief's alternate handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Tell on the computer. Chief was never good with machines. All she uses was email. Yeah, I'll agree with Ancient. Some garage sale for practically nothing. Center files. Court documents are packed in here. She'll file her case records and recent rulings. What's with the book on the floor? Is there anything in the trash? No. Something about the desk. Perfectly normal. She had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Nothing in the toppled over. Yes, that looks like it covers that entirety of the shelf. Can I slide some? That just puts me back over here. Yes, that's taken care of. Oh, is there more on her body? It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. She was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. Probably died instantly. Papers on the floor. Toppled plant. Her chair. Check the court record. Yeah, I never did look at profiles before because I didn't really need to. Okay, it's possible I got to here and then stopped because I couldn't figure out how to get out of evidence. So can someone look up and just see if there's something else I need to find? And if so, give me hints to find it. And if there's nothing else I can find, tell me how to get out of here and go on to the next thing. Let's go. That girl just now, where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Definitely talk. Hitting got the, like, yin-yangy thing. Pen seems to be in shock. Don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? Came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. So nothing else I can do with talking to her. I don't think examining is what I need. Oh yes, there is stuff to examine. Reception desk. I usually sit here. Couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Okay, what's in here? Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Okay, well, nothing on the calendar. Check the door. Door of the chief's office, slightly open. Better not touch the doorknob. I'll agree, don't touch the doorknob. Painting. Large painting. Guess you call this modern art. On the other hand, call it a mistake. The couch. Sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. Is there anything else on the desk? How about the light switch? Nope, not the light switch. Okay. Text. Let's try to present the thing with her name on it. Before she died, she wrote this message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! What? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. No, I've done it. And here come the police. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Yeah, I think the lady across the street called them. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? Are you a dick? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder? Must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Gaia, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Yeah, and Dick is an unfortunate nickname for Richard. Excuse me? Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name? What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. She looks so tired. She probably didn't get any sleep last night either. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Should I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. Think he might want to wait. Give him 3 more years? That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. At the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. But I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Okay, talk. Let's start with the day of the crime. You're telling me about the day of the murder. Yes. See, that morning, got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker? The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Have my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Oh, there's more about the day of the crime. Day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard. Oh, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kinda gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence. Thinker clock practically qualifies as serial murder. But then, did you arrive at the office? It's right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Yeah, that definitely qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that. Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. He said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Pretty sure I'm supposed to represent you. But yeah, we'll go see what he has to say. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. Have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? You're giving me until 4 this afternoon. The visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay. Okay, is there anything here to examine? Ooh, cop! Yes, this guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Yes, there's lights. Probably the camera. Okay. Smile for the camera. Does the chair have anything? Nope. Okay. Would there be anything to present? Liquor. Charge receipt. Her memo. Nope. Remove. The other law offices. Let's see what he has to say. Your 6th. This is... According to receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I'll just have to come back later. Is there anything here to examine? Yes. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. That's a problem. You read your books. You may not read them as soon as you get them because to read piles like to grow faster than everything. Faster, but solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. This person's definitely spending money on the expensive. This painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Yeah, everything's expensive. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Okay, this dude is going to be very, very, very expensive. I don't think he's probably out of your budget. Not you. You probably can't afford him. Okay, let's go back to the detention center and talk to Maya some more. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Okay, let's see if he's at my office. Company house is filled with police officers. You're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was the killer, and you're no killer, right? The Butts guy also not a killer. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Him? You're her lawyer, right, pal? She got business here. You'd better do it quick. Thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay. Mia's favorite potted plant? It had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who is that? Okay, an old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Have to check it out one of these days. Her files, there's some amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Yeah, I definitely prefer Mia as a lawyer. Her desk, perfectly clean as always. Only thing it's missing is Mia. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, is there anything else here to examine? Probably not. Okay, your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. Father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her. All by herself up on the mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White? Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Okay. How do I get so that I will be her lawyer at this point? There's gotta be a way. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yes. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. Okay, let's see what happens with that. She was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken nightstand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass nightstand before this. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Yeah, she just gave me that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere by... Okay, is he gonna be back at his office now? Looks like the answer is no. And I already examined everything. Maybe this is where I got stuck. Okay, let's try this. Present to him Mia's note. Just wondering, did you see Mia Faye's cell phone or my... Oh, that. I have that. She's got a candy bar cell phone. One of those ones that takes, like, everything. They should make cell phones that sturdy again. Think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer! Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him what I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just... You know, detective? Nope. I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's? Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check out the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Court record is tab. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock, made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. That's because I had to take up the clockwork out, put the papers inside it instead. Up to your imagination, see you at 9. Okay. Backspace out. Guess I already got everything here. I want to move back to the detention center. Okay, nothing for talking to her. Show her I got her phone. Let's hit the right buttons. I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, nothing new there. There's supposed to be something else I can find here now? Yeah. Yeah, I think examined everything here. Okay, I gotta talk to about Mia and Maya. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? But don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Okay, time of death, 9. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya. But Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness? Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ah, you're trying to lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? No, I don't. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of black alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Can I go to the hotel? Yes, I can. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh, hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Now what's up? Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay, cars are in front of the window. That summer sunlight streams through the window. It's the Fan Company Law Offices building, of course. You cannot see the inside of the room. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Okay, what's up? The bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Okay, some sort of art. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. It's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I think those ones are roses. Okay. The bed, simple bed, some recently made, nothing eye-catching here. And since she's back, I probably can't figure out what's in that drawer. What's inside, I wonder. Cough, cough, cough. Maybe later. Can I... No, do not want to do that. Need to talk to her. what you witnessed? You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. That's not what you were going to say. Better not encourage her. You know how that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, we'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Amy, it's the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Uh-oh. Not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, Yep. Okay. Is there anything to present to her? Charge, receipt, cell phone? I don't think so. Now is this Gosberg going? It seems like Mr. Gosberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Gosberg! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Oh, yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg. Did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Cha-cha. Really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? Refused before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? You tell her you're gonna be her lawyer. Must be in questioning. Probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again. Okay. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. You just said you weren't that busy. Thought no one could get a hold of you. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. Don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. Think I got all I can out of here. Yes, I definitely don't think I have anything to present to him. Go back to the detention center. Number 6. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend her! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Well... yeah, someone else is... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get out of here. Right, thank you. Smiled at Lash. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. Is what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Is there anything else to talk about? Nope. Do I show her the autopsy report? Probably don't need to, because she basically knows. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. Police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to me. Guess I'll head out. Okay, think I covered things at the detention center. See, yeah, covered things here. The hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, are you are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir? I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. Just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps. Where have I heard that name? Maya said it. That's the person that destroyed her mom. Right, was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? It could be. That is a common name. Let's wait, no, back. The screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. No chance to see what's inside. Do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? That's why they were going for the statue, because they knew it was... That's where the papers were. So there's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? The story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean! Oh, bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Save your progress, yeah. Yes. Okay. Back. No, I have no clue how long it... Ooh, trial, September 7th, Marf Day. And Jupiter's a little occupied and can't react to that. So yeah, a little bit until Marf Day. And Jupiter is returning to his computer. So yeah, got the trial. Marf Day of whatever year this is. But I have no clue how long it's going to take. Only a teeny tiny wee little tiny bit. I supposedly have a sliver of Irish, but I haven't proven that. It's a claim that has right now basically no evidence to back it up. But yeah. So it's like 10:30. My normal go rate is 2 hours. I'd continue to press on, but I have no clue how long this trial is going to be. So we'll take it up next time, which will be 2 weeks from today. So on the 23rd. Everything will, of course, get updated on my Discord. And on my channel, there's links to all of my socials. Jupiter can ping Discord for anybody that needs it. And Monday will be Turnip Boy, because that won the poll. So, for now, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully it's not going to be too hot where you're at. It's supposed to get even warm up tomorrow where I'm at. So bye.